Hello, how's everyone doing? Hello V, Jinx, how have you guys been? Labris, hello. Welcome. Hope you guys are well. Sorry for taking half an hour longer. I was working on that the subscription site Stacked, which I did post about. It took me like over an hour, and before I knew it, I didn't have any more time. And I'm like, oh crap, but I haven't eaten yet. And yeah, here we are. Well, at the very least, we're here now. By the way, before we begin, I did reveal something in that one post, which I'm actually gonna show you now, since I want to show you guys. Hope are you all? Hope we are indeed. Anyway, so I have been working for a couple of months now. We have been going a little bit back and forth with my vocal teacher, because he himself is a composer, to actually try to create a track for the city of Asti, like an anthem, kinda like a theme. I was thinking it more as a theme. And I do have we did create it, like the first part, which basically is like a 40-second sample. And I'm like, okay, you know what? If I have people to actually support the project, I have to give them something. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna give out the sample. I have to be honest with you. It's only the first track. I have a lot of tracks in mind with the kind of, all kinds of different themes and sounds. They are so slow to make. Like, oh my goodness. Like that one track, like the 40-second sample, for us to make, it took about like 3 hours and 60 euros out of my pocket, because for every hour I do pay my vocal teacher hourly, and yeah, like we really do need to be patient. But hey, it's coming together really nicely. It does, in fact, come together really nicely. Let me turn down the music real quick in order for you to actually play the sample. Okay, so if you are to go right now to my pay with exposure next time. Oh, but yes. Anyway, we go to my channel, right? We go to posts. We scroll down. We read comment. We read post. Don't play Nikki in Korean. 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 Play Nikki in Korean. Play Nikki in Korean. Play Nikki in Korean. I don't know. I'm still contemplating. This has been my mind ever since yesterday. Anyway, this is not our focus right now. Our focus is right here. Our focus is right here, like this right here. So the update on Divine Confrontation. I do have the platform to support the project now with the subscriptions. So we go to the platform and we check the post. And I have already created like a small narration here for you to actually get a little bit of the vibe. Utis? No, it wasn't Utis. But I can't with my I need my daily dose of Utis. I'm getting withdrawals, and I keep losing track of my goals here because of Utis. Anyway, so. Divine Confrontation. Your story begins with a cry, an agonizing call for change. The entire world is at its wit's end. Pantheons have fallen, cities have been razed to the ground and erased, and yet there's still just about enough time to, perhaps, break this unfortunate fate that has befallen upon all. You sought to have a change for a tomorrow. And although the deity that is capable of rebellion does not believe in tomorrow, he's still willing to do what is right for the sake of everyone else. This is a call to arms. This is your one, only, and last chance. Divine intervention will never be enough. The only thing that can get you out of this dark ages is divine confrontation. A little cheesy, but I liked it too much in order to, you know, not write it out. And here's the sample, which is the first part of the, you know, the theme of Asti, which I call Asti's people. Have a listen.
Boo boo ha, 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 boo boo.
Anyway. Yeah. It looks good so far. Hello, Gio. Welcome to stream. Anyway. Yeah. You get the picture. If you want to listen to it again, the post is available for everyone. It's not locked behind the subscription. I do not do that, Jazz. I do not like it when things are behind, you know, locked behind anything. Utis, I know. I Utis too a lot. Anyway. we have to get going with the stream because I don't really have too much time today. But yeah, I just had to let you guys know. Anyway, where were we? Oh, hello, dear. How are you today? By the way, man, I have to... Oh, shit, I have to get through with it. No, okay, I have to... You know, I have to. I have to. Since we're talking about Utis, I did watch another short with Utis and, I can't help it. I have to show it on stream. How was it called? I do have it on my history here.
관리자님, 전투 능력도 변변찮으신데 혼자 다니는 건 위험합니다.
Found. Okay. Utis time. 1 second. I have to turn it off again since I'm gonna react to the short over here. It's so good. It is so good.
I can't do it.
Glory to Limbus Enterprise.
It's too difficult.
Limbus Enterprise knows best.
It's all my fault.
Give thanks to Limbus Enterprise.
When will I be happy?
Limbus Enterprise is joy.
I hate myself.
Shut up, you petulant child. Little baby man is the translation, by the way. I'm gonna tweak out.
Good work, by the way, on that one. Even though you didn't say it correctly, because you put too much emphasis on the tones. You should have said them more cleanly. Like the actual way you have to phrase it is mikro moro moro adra. But anyway. Oh, and by the way, if you think that, you know, small baby child sounds weird in English, it sounds just about weird in Greek. Also, there is no reason to actually put moro twice. In Greek, you have to, you know, you have to say things only once, and it makes already sense. Anyway, Utis. Now that we're motivated and our mindset has changed, we can actually continue with our, you know, descent to Inferno. The second Walpurgis night. Oh, okay. They have minis for every time they... Why do I need sinners to fight? Okay.
단피가 떨어질 때군요.
Output. This is... I need to turn down the volume, I forgot. There we go. Green lights blinding our eyes and loud alarms rapturing our eardrums. I've gotten used to it by now.
기껏 잠이라는 안식처로 도망한 잠이었수만.
Oh, you sang. Thanks to the alarm, the sinners begin waking up one by one from their naps.
발프루기스의 밤이 다시 한번 찾아왔군요.
Even amidst the chaos, Faust remained as calm as ever. She walked up to the helm and shut off the alarm. Already? I thought it was supposed to be a really rare occurrence.
현상 자체는 희귀한 것이 맞지만 저희가 시기를 예측할 수 있는 현상은 아닙니다.
참 닿겠네. 그럼 일주일 뒤에도 갑자기 울릴 수 있다는 거야?
보장할 수 없죠. 메피스토펠레스의 엔진이 감응하기까지 최소한의 시간이 있으니 그렇게 짧을 거라고는 생각하지 않습니다만.
So here's a great question. What exactly do we do in Walport this night? And, you know, like, genuinely, like, what happens? Excluding the fact that you can actually pull for some unique IDs. Because when I started, it wasn't available to me, as you might have guessed. I only got to choose to roll on the banners, really. So, yeah. Faust, who was busily interfacing with the device while answering Rhodia's question, came to a sudden stop. What's up? Is there something wrong?
아닙니다. 예상 가능한 변동 중에 한 종류일 뿐입니다. 다만 단테를 포함한 수감자들에게는 새로운 환경이라 잠시 어떤 설명이 필요할지 고민한 것이지요.
I merely try to think of how I will simplify things for you simpletons. But in all honesty, okay? The true side of intelligence is shown by explaining something very complicated to someone simply. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm afraid Faust doesn't really know everything, or for that matter, she's not really that intelligent after all. She may be intelligent for herself, but she's not actually intelligent for anyone else. New environment? I looked at it curiously, but I did not voice my concerns. She was already walking towards the back door. Faust was not going to answer my question anyway.
가장 좋은 설명은 직접 확인하는 것이겠지요.
Yeah, knew it.
의미 없는 지루한 일상이 다시 한번 꿈틀거리는군.
Sadly, we're stuck with stupid Faust. Yeah. I wish we had Gamer Faust instead. Anyway, welcome to the stream, Cthulhu.
얼마 전까지 이 안을 꾸미겠다고 난리법석을 쳤는데 벌써 질리신 건가요?
Wait, no. Your name is actually even better. Not Cthulhu, Cthulhu. Nice.
기념할 만큼 기념했다고 생각하네.
단테, 앞장서시죠.
Cthulhu Lulu. Even it sounds good. Nice. Welcome to the stream. The boar sinners seem to find this new possibility of an adventure somewhat exciting. They slowly got up from their seats with enthusiasm. Okay. We again made our way to the back door.
단테, 이번 변동은 던전이 있는 곳에서 일어났습니다.
Oh, so we gotta head towards my room.
네, 직접 열어주시면 되겠군요.
Your name is Mike now. Well, unfortunately, your name is indeed Mike now. Damn. Well, there's nothing we can do about that. She did say something about the corridor changing depending on who opened the door. Also, where was this little barrier that we had, you know, in the past? Oh, we just decided to not have it there any longer because, well, at this point, who gives a shit? Hello, Sancho. Welcome to stream. I walked across the corridor trying to recall what Faust once told me.
정말 다행히도 이번엔 저 입장 금지 구역으로 가진 않네요.
My name is Squid, actually. Okay, Squid Mike.
어떤 바보들이 멋대로 들어가서 별 쓸데없는 고생을 했었는데.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you do have Squid as a username, yeah, I cannot... YouTube does not allow anymore to see the usernames for some reason. Only the @. So, yeah, unfortunate. Why are the cats yelling at me? I'm trying to watch Limbus streams. Cats always need attention. I was never a cat person myself. Come on. You don't have to be like that, Ismael.
앞으로는 진짜 안 한다고.
두 번이나 어긴 자가 하는 말은 설득력이 떨어진다고 보지 않나.
Shit, she's not wrong. I wished I had something to reply with on that, but fuck. Otis got us there. She gets us. Specifically me. She gets us every fucking time. How does she do that? God damn it! I've come to realize that I have no replies against her. Even in the chicken intervallo, I lost. This doesn't. By the way, for those who are here, you would assume that, oh yeah, typical streamer behavior bullshit right there. Man, I am not like that. I am not the guy who is looked down upon nor constantly loses. Okay? It is a rare occurrence. Breaks window. Excellent. It is a rare occurrence to have a character actually overpower me with both wits and logic. No wonder I fell for her. Fucking damn it. Thank you for subscribing, God Facts. You are not safe. With this always wins. Yeah. She does. God damn it. That's why I don't know. That's why I knew I had to avoid Greek women. You get it now? You do get it. Expect a civilization's women to have always the upper hand. And god damn it.
동감이네요.
언니는 한 번 뿐이긴 하네.
넌 다물어 임마.
I'm starting to enjoy this recursiveness amongst the sinners. Oh, a clear sign of character development now. They actually do, you know, get along better. It would have been nice to know what recursiveness is. Let's see. The quality of being loudly, harshly, or boisterously, noisy and disorderly. Oh! Well, at the very least, they do interact, though. Cancel your subscription to Calfax, please type. Yeah. literally pronounce raucousness. Mess or ness? Ness. Oh, I see. Raucousness. Raucousness. I see. Raucousness. Raucousness. I see. Okay, thanks. Hoping that this camaraderie would last for a long time, I turned the handle and opened the door.
아,
Was it this? This was the new door?
저 문은
Look at Ryoshi examining it with her hand on the chin. Right, the door had transformed into an oddly familiar shape. This one looks like one of those doors we saw back at one of the lobotomy core branches.
정확히 일치합니다.
I need to take a picture of this in case this intervalo does not finish tonight.
형상이 여럿 겹친 것처럼 보인다는 점이 다소 상이하나 디자인 기조는 일치하므로.
제대로 보셨군요. 형상이 중첩되어 보이는 건 바투르기스의 밤이 찾아왔다는 방증이라고 할 수 있겠네요.
Opening now. The door creaks open and another corridor appears before us.
맞지 않나? 로보토미 지부.
The longer I... Man, I'm gonna die. The longer I look at it, the more familiar it becomes. This place definitely looks a lot like those lobotomy core branches we've been to.
야, 똑똑이. 이런 식으로 로보토미 지부를 찾아 들어올 수 있으면 우리는 왜 버스를 타고 개고생하면서 찾아다니는 거냐?
Excellent question, actually.
정정해야 할 부분이 하나가 아니니까 거꾸로 돌아가며 대답하죠. 우선 발푸르기스의 밤은 저도 예측할 수 없는 현상입니다.
Okay.
그걸 통해서 작전을 펼친다는 발상 자체가 정신 빠진 소리라는 말이 되겠지.
그것도 그렇네.
Same route as Rakos, I think. The ocean salt in sync.
생각을 조금 더 해보고 말하는 건 어떨까, 히스?
Oh, he had a good question. Don't be like that. Heathcliff scowled at Rhodia's remark, but soon grew dejected once he noticed that the other sinners were nodding in agreement. The fuck? Why is everyone keeping him like a black sheep over here? You haven't been like that to him this entire time, and you do it right before his fucking canto?
뭐 가능성까지 부정하진 않겠습니다만. 그리고 이곳은 저희가 찾아다니던 도시 어딘가 있는 로보토미 지부의 공간이 아닙니다. 그저 발푸르기스의 밤의 영향으로 변화한 북도의 일종의
Why do you ostracize the guy right before his canto? I don't like that. We are meant to understand him more, well, as well as understand us, but we are not supposed to actually create this kind of like separation.
현재 존재하는 지부의 황금가지를 수복해야 하는 저희의 업무와 관련된 공간은 아니라고 할 수 있겠죠.
알아들었다고. 헛소리해서 미안하다고 하면 그만할 거냐?
가능성을 부정하진 않는다고 했습니다. 그리고 아직 더 남았습니다.
Oh my god. Oh god, you had to... more? I didn't think there was anything more for her to correct, but Faust clearly seemed to think that there was another critical error in Heathcliff's statement. And without even flinching and wearing that serious expression, she looked into the distance.
이곳은 지부가 아닙니다.
Faust muttered. Not one of them? So this isn't the lobotomy corp facility?
지부가 아니라 과거 어느 시점과 가능성에 로보톰이 본사라는 것입니다.
Excuse me? Oh no. Oh no. No. Is there a possibility that we might actually encounter any of the characters from then? Oh, fuck. Yep.
그럼 여기가
부러진 날개가 되었다는.
네. 이곳은 9L4. 과거의 지휘팀이 사용하던 복도입니다.
Isn't this lobotomy corp track? Maybe. Oh Christ. Oh no. Oh no, the trauma. It is LobCorp. Have fun at your first day at LobCorp. Oh, bullshit, no! Spare me! I can sense the rising apprehension amongst the sinners. So this is where it happened. I don't remember it since it happened before my amnesia, but everyone in the city knows about that incident. Wow. At the control team hallway of the former LCorp trap. The source of the blinding light that enveloped the city for days, which then sunk everyone into utter darkness for the next. Because of that fucking AI! But Faust appears unaffected by the general air of anxiety of those around her. Instead, she continues to look off into the distance, away from the sinners. Maybe it's because she doesn't care, or maybe what she already knows doesn't faze her. Are you waiting for something, Faust?
네. 변동에 관한 정보는 이게 끝이 아니었으니까요. 아마도 곧.
Of course it wouldn't last. We are at LobCorp after all. The LobCorp music breaking, it feels so ominous despite how calm it is. Yep. Before Faust finished, the lights of the corridor suddenly switched colors.
시작되었군요.
이게 무엇인가? 설마 말로만 듣던 기지 매몰?
Oh yes.
그 정도의 사건은 이것과 다른 경보가 울립니다.
그럼 뭔데? 그 빨간 불빛. 난 제법 불쾌하거든.
옵니다. 정면.
I followed the tip of Faust's finger, which pointed towards the same direction she'd been looking at this entire time. Steam of unknown origin began to coalesce there. And the bazaar machine of sorts appeared there.
시련입니다. 색은 녹빛, 때는 여명.
Oh, fuck.
정원!
말 안 해도 알겠다고. 저 고철덩어리 살벌한 소리를 내면서 이쪽으로 오고 있잖아.
Alright then. Everyone seemed to know that something like this was going to happen. Then they prepared for battle, warily eyeing the mysterious machine.
또 환상체냐?
No, wait. It feels more like a Hecatillum? I instinctively blurred out the immense sense they gave off and looked to Faust. She will know what to say. Instead of giving me an answer, however, Faust brandished the Zweihander. Screw my... you know what? I don't give a shit about German anyway. And stepped forward.
우선 저것을 처리하도록 하죠. 단테, 인격패를 준비해 주세요.
Alright then. Oh yeah, welcome to Lobotomy Corp. Also the music playing in the background is known as First Trumpet. Really? Oh, the dawn of green doubt. What?
오늘도 즐거운 하루의 시작이네. 그렇지? 잠시만, 볼륨 좀 확인해 볼게. 대답 소리가 잘 들리지 않아서.
I have never look. I have seen a lot. You know, I have seen things from LobCorp. Okay, yes. I've never played it. I will eventually once I catch up to the canto that we are currently at. And you know, that's gonna be basically my interlude until the next canto comes out. But I have seen these things. I'm pretty sure I have seen these things in screenshots. Also, I have no idea who the girl who spoke just now is, but yeah, look at the announcer. Yeah. A little bit of Lobotomy Corp lore. Ordeals are hard at times. The color gives the theme of the ordeal. The time gives the time, obviously, as well as the difficulty of the ordeal. Yeah. Yeah, I think I understood that. I know how lucky runs on Lobotomy Corp can get. Wait a minute. It has different tracks. The first is, I typed first trumpet and instead it gave me first warning. And then there is another track called second warning. Yeah, Malkuth is the second character you meet in Lobcorp after Angela. I see. And for who that was, she's just one of the leaders of one of the departments in Lobcorp. Nothing too major. Well, do not let me know too much, because I know the gist of what happened in Lobcorp, because I watched an 1 hour, summary of it. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I remember everything, or that I actually understood what I listened about, So, there are still many things about Lobcorp which would genuinely surprise me once I actually get down to the actual game. Yeah, there's 3 warnings. Okay, there's 3 warnings, trumpet tracks. This one's my favorite. Okay. Well, let's begin.
기껏
개체들의 체력이 많이 깎여 나갔어. 괴로워하는 게 느껴지지 않아? 이 기체로 계속 나아가보자. 와, 방금 너무 근사한 일격이었는데? 대리자님에게 우수한
This is the
평가를
first
받을
time I
수 있겠어.
have an announcer. This is so
방금
nice.
공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
불길 속으로.
One thing that I still do not really understand about Lobcorp. It is a management game, I know that.
더 잘할 수 있도록.
Nice.
아까의 공격으로 인해서 대상에게 많은 피해를 입혔어. 적들이 충분히 나약해졌다는 거지. 끝을 내도 될 것 같아.
It is a management game, I know that. But since shit's meant to hit the fan, then how do you defend against them? Obviously, I wouldn't know because I haven't played the game. I have only seen screenshots of it, as I said, and that one video about it, Let's just say when the third warning goes off, lol, LMAO even. Ha, great. Yeah, first warning, trumpet is when something breaks out or something dies. Second warning, trumpet is when shit gets real, like all hell gets loose, okay? And third warning, trumpet is when it's fucked. Ha! There are 2 things that make third trumpet trigger. First, the world's strongest Aghhh in the game, and second, that fucking train that I hate. Perfect. Also, Malkuth's not really a spoiler. It's just wait a minute. It's as much of a spoiler as saying Faust is in Limbuscompany. Well, I understand that, and I'm glad that they actually didn't overdo it. With a fan service in this case. Because yeah, if it is a character which is basically revealed literally at the start of the game, yeah, that is not a spoiler. Your employees beat things up for you and also sometimes die trying. Oh, okay. So we do have fixers, right? Technically. Am I correct? Oh my god, that was so Utis.
우리 쪽에 유리한 환경이 되었네. 잘 됐다.
There are agents instead of fixers, but yeah. Okay, I see. Your employees can also equip ego gear to become stronger at fighting like your Utis. Ooh, okay. I guess they are feathers since they are employees of a wing. True.
완벽한 판단이네.
깨어라. 흙으로.
회풍.
지금은 되었습니다.
사정없이 몰아칠 테니. 격발.
Oh my god, look at how much she has done! That's my Utis, man! That's my Utis!
아까의 공격으로 인해서 대상에게 많은 피해를 입혔어. 적들이 충분히 나약해졌다는 거지. 끝을 내도 될 것 같아. 정화.
Magic Bullet is about exactly the same as an angel using Magic Bullet in Love Corp.
사정없이
Ah, I see. So that's where she comes from.
무상은 없음. 불끄대로 지원해.
Utism. Yeah, I'm the leader of it, indeed. What? What? Why? Eventually, we managed to reduce the machines to a pile of scrap metal. Nice. Hello, thickness. Thinkness, man. That is quite the quite the name. Welcome to stream, my friend.
그래서 하우스 씨, 이 고생을 하면서 저걸 처리한 이유가 있겠지?
The part where Magic Bullet Utis can target her own teammates is also accurate to LobCorp. Excellent, because she has done that a lot of times. This is one of the best ways I have played Utis, by the way. Utis broke a record getting that 380 damage. He has never gotten 380 damage so far. She has always been one of the strongest units I have, so I'm genuinely surprised that I actually managed to reach a point now which has actually, you know, reached these high numbers. It's a feature unique to Magic Bullet. Yeah, I know.
네. 저희에게 돌아올 보상의 효율이 높으니까요.
보상?
Gregory repeated, clearly expressing her to elaborate, but Faust ignored his gesture and instead began to observe the walls and items around her.
이것들은 결국 무엇이었던 것인가?
Yi-sang stood next to Faust and began to muse alongside her.
한때 본사에서 출몰했던 환상체와 흡사하면서도 또 다른 존재. 로보토미 본사에서는 이런 괴물들을 시련이라 호칭했습니다.
시련, 그런가? 여기는 환상체 격리실이 아니라 복도인데도 격리실처럼 쓰였나 보.
이 괴물들은 특정 시기에 갑작스럽게 나타나는 성질을 갖고 있었습니다.
Monsters. Like monsters of the outskirts?
그렇게 보일 수도. 정확한 의미에서는 아닐 수도요. 언젠가 알게 될 것이라고 말씀드릴 수밖에 없겠네요, 벤테.
Okay.
백귀야 해. 운치가 있고.
Did I once almost kill every agent I had with magic bullet? Maybe. Good. By the way, I think this is the Walpurgis where bullet Utis first existed from. You had to clear as many of them as fast as possible, which her AoE helped a lot with. Oh, so basically this is like a magic bullet Utis check. I see.
미리 말씀드립니다만, 단테.
Yeah?
앞으로의 변동에서 이 시련이나 그에 준하는 상황이 발생할 확률은 높을 것입니다. 그때마다 도전하는 것을 권장해드리고 싶네요.
Man, this seems like such a cool event. So sad I won't get to play it. So she says, guys. Also, wait a minute, what did she say? I recommend silencing every occurrence of these encounters. Ah, excellent.
난 이 조명이 싫다니까.
오히려 좋네. 심심할 일도 없고 전투 훈련도 되지 않겠는가.
Except for Faust and Yi Sang, who were quietly exchanging their observations, each sinner began loudly sharing their impressions. Well, I guess that's a more reasonable proposition than let's just doze off in the bus until we find land. I guess. Hopefully Faust or Yi Sang will one day find the time to explain their findings to me. Right, we had to get moving. I approached the sinners to get us going. Yes, it was made for this event.
관리자님이 명하는 것이라면
Man,
타면은 어디든
49%!
무엇이든 누구든 관통해냅니다. 설령 사랑하는 사람일지라도.
Why did I... Wait a minute, could I actually suppress all of them? Do I get a trophy for suppressing all of them, by the way? Or is it just a lost cause now because the event is no more? So far, the one who has actually been doing the most damage has been, as a matter of fact, N-Corp Sinclair. And yet, in this specific case, actually, Utis did almost 50%. You got event rewards for all of them. Yeah, but only on the event. Right now, me getting all of them doesn't mean anything, right? Well, I guess we're gonna have to go back to the bus because there is no Walpurgis night. I am way too late in all of that. It is what it is. And after that we move on to T-Corp. It might count as an X-clear, 40 lunacy maybe. Really? Like, I don't mind going at it again. In all honesty. But perhaps I do need another support in order to make things, you know, make things better. My favorite wallpaper has to be the 6th Walpurgis night. It was so big, yeah. I wouldn't worry about doing it. Okay. Let's not waste time. Also, hey, she's fixed. I didn't notice that when I was shaking. Well, back to the bus. Use my Utis. But she's not gonna be for this one, right?
땅이 가까워지고 있어.
Karen, who had been quietly holding the helm for a while, suddenly spoke up as if on cue. Everyone in the cabin simultaneously jumped up from their seats. The crew's joy at the end of this long journey was palpable.
드디어 끝난 거야?
Man, how much they're gonna hate water. I still don't understand how my friend, who is actually a sailor, does that. Like sailing for like 8 months or so. with only reaching a port for like 2 days and then sailing again. In some cases, it wasn't even 2 days. It was literally 1 day.
눈물이 날 것만 같구려.
이제 어디 놀러 간다고 할 때 배 같은 건 무조건 배제해야겠어. 평생 탈 만큼 탔으니.
Some sailors began to visibly relax with the realization that the long lake voyage had finally come to an end. Others rushed to the windows as if they were expecting anything to have changed while we were away from the shores.
뭐 얼마나 오래 있었다고 이러는 건지. 저 때는요. 일단 배에 오르면 3년은
그 얘기 호수에 떠 있는 동안 수십 번을 들은 것 같으니까 좀
Wait a minute, so how many years did she spend at sea, by the way?
과하긴 했다, 이스마엘. 많아도 3번 꺼내는 정도가 나았을 것이다.
Wow, even Utis, who has been a sailor actually, can't anymore. Gregor, you best stop asking for taking a vacation before they get any ideas. They will get ideas. Oh, perfect.
할 얘기가 없다고 하니까 꺼냈던 것뿐인데요.
Okay, now I feel a little bad. Utis who spent 10 years at sea? Yeah. Just as we were exchanging a few meaningless jabs at each other. Wow. Mephistopheles suddenly jerked violently as though something had exploded. Of course, we were all promptly thrown about the bus boat like ragdolls. Is everyone okay?
이놈의 버스 어떻게 한 번에 부드럽게 멈추는 법이 없냐?
Yeah, it has never actually come to to a proper stop now, huh?
버스?
Heathcliff was right. I took a quick look around and realized that the cabins had transformed back to the shape of the bus we've grown so used to.
카론, 변신 버튼 눌렀어. 찰칵.
Oh my god. Oh my god, there are 2 Karens. Oh my god.
깜빡이 좀 켜고 하라니까. 좀!
카론, 제발.
Karon needs a character development. She's not treating the sinners right.
버스배는 깜빡이 없어. 어쩔 수 없는 거야, 벌레 양반.
I thought there was going to be some complicated procedure to transform it back to bus. I guess it just happens with a click of a button, huh?
저는 다시 공방이나 보트 센터에 들러야 할 줄 알았는데요.
메피스토펠레스는 한번 각인된 성질은 계속 기억할 수 있는 기능을 갖추고 있습니다. 일단 그 형상을 갖췄었다면 다른 형상으로 바로 변할 수도 다시 돌아갈 수도 있죠.
오,
그런 거군요.
아무튼 그렇게 원하던 육지까지 잘 도착해서 다행이네요. 히스클리프 씨?
Heathcliff's face lit up for a brief second before a vortex of complicated feelings overcame him.
그렇단 건 야, 띠띠빵빵. 여기가 T사인 거냐?
Heathcliff was talking to Karen, but she did not reply. Maybe it was because he didn't call her by her name, or maybe it was that she didn't really know where we were either. She always drives wherever her whims take her, after all. She never learned how to read maps.
회색빛이 도는 것이 색을 앗아가는 그곳과 담기는 횟수만 조금 다르긴 하구려.
그렇나? 이런 색감은 아니었던 것 같기도 하고.
T Corp District 20. I've never been there myself, but have tangentially experienced it via Yi Sang's Fathoms of Ego. I didn't think you'd know anything about LobCorp Collider. I just know only, you know, I just know the summary which I watched, really. I have avoided as much as possible from, you know, seeing, you know, the actual game itself, because I do want to actually play it. I really want to see how I will fare to it, which is probably gonna be just as bad as everyone else, but hey, I have to try myself. Yeah, that place was supposed to take our colors away, wasn't it?
여유를 가져라, 히스클리프. 여긴 아직 뒷골목일 뿐이지 않나. 그저 내가 오랜 시간 몸을 담았던 곳에 초입일 뿐이지.
Virgilius, you had no reason to provoke him like that. Setting up for him. Oh my god, I didn't even realize what I said. We're setting up for him.
둥지로 바로 진입하지 않고 뒷골목을 통해 가는 이유라도 있나요?
I really like a lot of the soundtrack. I guess it's gonna be, you know, an iconic one then. You're right. Why are we going through the back streets anyway?
나도 궁금하군. 뒷골목의 도로를 통하는 건 우회 경로가 많고 시간과 위험 요소 모두를 늘리는 방법일 텐데.
You see, in case you haven't noticed, by the way, Utis has had a character development herself. She agrees with us, but she doesn't necessarily glaze us anymore. She still cares for us, and we still have, like, you know, the same wavelength in thought process. I and her, but she doesn't take it over the top any longer. Nice. Nice.
둥지에서 둥지로 직접 넘어가는 허가가 뒷골목을 통하는 것보다 심사 조건이 월등히 편하기도 하다.
Ismail's question, Virgilius had opened a whole new floodgate of questions from other sinners.
뭐 다들 그새 질문이 많아졌군.
Yeah, and that is the second thing I wanted to mention. I didn't mention it because I was thinking about it. They have felt very comfortable making questions to Virgilius, even though everyone was kind of like wary of him. Like, so far we've had literally 4 people, like Mersault, Ismail, Utis, and obviously manager, to actually make questions to Virgilius without actually giving a damn what he what he will say.
내가 친절한 방법으로 설명하지 않는다는 건 바뀌지 않았을 텐데 말이지.
Well, okay.
방향에 대해 의문이 생겼다면 묻는 것이 맞지 않나요? 길잡이의 일은 방향을 가르쳐주는 것일 텐데.
Man, Ismail, goddamn. Finally someone asking the real questions. Fuck! I think that pissed him off.
설마 T사에 직접 출입 허가를 받지 못한 건가요? 림버스 컴퍼니식이나 되는 회사가?
오.
아무리 신생 회사라고는 해도 뒷배가 든든한 회사 아니었나요?
물론 대부분의 둥지에 대한 출입 허가는 받을 수 있습니다.
그럼
발사의 뜻이다.
He answered! Ooh! The cast grows more comfortable with Virgilius over time. Yeah. The Limb family are getting used to each other. That's good. That is good. Everyone is getting, you know, accustomed to the road trip they're all having. Despite the fact that his eyes do glow red because he feels annoyed, he did answer. Somehow Ismael managed to actually put, you know, pressure him just enough. Virgilius silenced the entire hubbub on the bus with a short but low growl.
길잡이의 일은 회사에게 부탁받은 목적지까지 진행하는 방법을 조율하는 것이다.
I get the feeling that the company, okay, let's analyze a little bit Virgilius over here. I still love Virgilius, and I would still say that, yeah, he's still me, in a sense. The company approached him and they're like, okay, look, the sinners must resonate with the golden vows and actually retrieve them themselves. That is a given. You are not to assist them in any kind of way when they have initiated their mission. But they have to reach, you know, the starting point of said mission. Make sure that you're gonna escort them there and nothing will happen to them, especially the manager, until the point of, you know, of their initiation with the mission. Do we make ourselves clear? Oh, sure. Sure. I will escort them. Nothing will happen to them. Nothing too much, that is. I made AI create a Limbus company meme. It was never about Heathcliff. What? I don't know the meme.
이 경로를 택한 것도 그 뜻에 따른 결과일 뿐이니 적당히 닥쳐줬으면 좋겠어.
Okay. Perhaps the commotion was getting to him. I could tell that Virgilius was rubbing his ear out of frustration.
그런 거면.
While doubt was still apparent in Ismael's face, she nodded affirmatively. She was acknowledging that there was little we could do about the orders from the company itself. Oh, come on! Alarms!
저 경보, 사실 뭐 우리 하는 얘기를 듣고 있는 거 아니야? 무슨 타이밍이 이렇게 좋아?
그럴 리는 없을 것 같네요.
He loves us. He's just a tsundere. Oh, yeah. Welcome, Master, to the stream. How have you been?
단테.
Man, I still feel like hiccups coming from the food that I ate earlier. Wait a minute. Give me a second. I do probably need a glass of water. Alive. Well, alive is still good, despite the the trials and not retributions. How it's called? How is it called? Yes, retributions. There we go. Jesus, I said it correctly. Claiming your bones. Yep, indeed. Well, anyway, give me a sec. I do need to... The trials of indigestion. The trials of indigestion. I see. Well, give me a second. As I said, I need a moment to grab a glass of water. I'll be right back. Okay, this time the model actually had a decent, you know, position. Anyway, thanks for waiting. Much better now. Like always, Faust looked into the bus's terminal before giving me a look that I've come to recognize. Yep, another volatility to take care of, huh?
네, 그렇습니다.
또야? 얼마 전에도 뒷문에 변화가 생겼다면서 왔다 갔다 했잖아.
알 것 같아. 저번엔 거울 던전, 채광 던전도 변했었고. 아니 그럼 슬슬 남은 게
그레고르시의 추리력이 나날이 늘어나는 것을 파우스트는 긍정적으로 여깁니다.
불짤철도냐?
The bus soon fills with the sinners' exasperated sighs.
젠장, 또 개 같은 지하철이야.
아, 거긴 갈 때마다 피곤해지는데.
저번엔 2호선이라고 했으니까 이젠 3호선인 건가요?
그럴 확률이 높죠. 직접 가보기 전까지는 확정할 수 없지만. 단테.
I know. Going through the refraction railways takes a lot out of me too. So far, its refraction railway has had new and different patterns, and enemies we faced in there were all much more powerful than any other enemies we faced before. But it's also true that I see a noticeable improvement in most of Sinners' combat prowess since we've had a run through the railway. Not to mention the copious amount of rewards. I don't understand exactly when it was, but Faust once took the time to explain the railways' abnormalities to me. That the abnormalities we battle in the railways are probably not the same ones that exist in the world that we live in. So it's not like we will be able to capture them and bring them back. But they're perfect for practice just in case we run into the real versions. Well, whichever is the case, going through the railway wouldn't be a net positive for us. So, let's get going then. I took a quick glance at the sinners, then opened the door to the back door. Okay, so only as an event the railway is open, right? So that means that I don't get to play any of the railways, right? Yeah. Clear count to 8. Clear count to 7. Well. Balls. Railway 1 is always open. 5 is currently open as well. Yes, but it's only open with the cantos. I haven't been to through the cantos yet, so yeah. Line 2, line 3, and line 4 are lost forever to me. Well, it is what it is. Okay, time for an intervallo again. Where the hell are we? 12 stages as usual. Okay, I see. Clear canto 7 and 8. Well, first we have to clear canto 6. 2, 3, and 4 should eventually be open permanently. Should? Okay. Let's see. District 20 backstreets. Let's go. Heathcliff looked out of the rattling bus window with a dour expression. Though it wasn't raining, the world outside was grey and opaque, like an overcast sky. Black, pungent clouds of smoke had long devoured the atmosphere. So this is the kind of place Heathcliff used to roam.
아직도 잿빛으로 색이 바래는구려. 분명 S사에서 도망했던 정착지는 세피아 빛으로 칠해져 있던 것 같수만.
T사의 색을 수거하는 장치가 중심에 위치해 있으니까요. 영향권에서 멀면 이런 현상이 있을 수 있다고 보고된 적이 있습니다.
아, 그런 것이었는가? 허면
I don't like how bright things are when they are kind of like monochromed like this. Two other sinners immediately jumped in on the conversation to direct it away from whichever obscure subjects Yesang and Faust were about to steer it into. Wait a minute, what they were steering? The phenomenon can be explained, blah 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 blah, you occurred in the further way, I understand that, oh.
아, 그러고 보니까
그거!
그 이상 씨가 살았던 곳 거기랑 여기가 좀 건물들이 달라 보인다 싶어서.
그래! 그 이야기 하려고 했지.
Okay. It's been a while since we started on this journey together. I was starting to grow more comfortable with the sinners. Maybe that's why I found Gregor and Rodia's valiant effort to keep this conversation remotely comprehensible to most occupants of the bus pretty amusing.
그건 말이야.
And Yisang unknowingly shooting down their effort by jumping into another complicated discussion was another side I'd become familiar with. While I was curious about the technology T-Corp uses to drain our color and about the behind the scenes of T-Corp's operations, it wasn't something that could be answered now. I decided to table that discussion for later. Hello Solimer, welcome to stream. Instead I approached Heathcliff. He was sitting all by his lonesome, clearly in deep thought.
시계 대가리.
Still racking your head about what to wear to Wuthering Heights?
뭐? 그런 거 아니야.
Heathcliff protested, jumping from his seat. Looks like I hit the nail right on the head.
아니, 생각을 안 한 건 아니긴 한데 그냥 옛날 생각나고 그런 게 더 커서.
I do remember hearing that Heathcliff used to live in the back streets, a part of some syndicate, if I recall correctly. Virgilius did say that we were going through the back streets instead of going straight to the T-Corp nest for a reason, and that it was because of the company's orders. Okay. Maybe there's something for us to do here. Heathcliff did spend some time in the T-Corp back streets after all. Maybe we'll run into the Golden Bough here?
그럴 리가 있나요? 그게 뒷골목에 굴러다니는 썩은 나뭇가지 수준이었다면 저희가 이런 개고생을 하겠어요?
True, I guess.
애초에 그 여러 의미로 대단한 저택에 이런 뒷골목에 붙어있을 리 없잖아. 골목을 기어다니는 거렁뱅이 같은 사람들과 그들에게는 아득한 격의 차이가 있어서 말이야. 나를 초대했다는 건 이번 황금가지는 그 저택이 있는 둥지에 있을 게 뻔하겠지. 맞지?
맞습니다. 저희는 최종적으로 T사 둥지로 향할 것입니다.
Heathcliff continued to speak in a low voice. The hubbub from outside the bus seemed to blend with his words, turning into a mass of murmurs. There was a sort of commotion outside.
그리고 최종이든 시작이든 간에 뭘 해보려면 저기서 걸리적거리고 있는 놈들부터 집어치워야겠군.
반 정도 맞는 말이군.
Heathcliff, who was muttering to himself in an uncharacteristic daze, jolted awake.
아이씨, 예고 없이 뭘 하는 건 띠띠빵빵이나 너나 다르질 않냐 어떻게?
예고의 필요성을 느끼지는 않아서 말이지. 아무튼 바깥에 보이는 놈들은 다 계시다.
Targets?
제거 대상이라는 뜻인가?
그런 의미만 있지는 않지. 정확한 정보는 없었지만 아무튼 저 무리 속에서 접촉해야 할 대상이 있다더군. 그 녀석을 찾아서 정보를 얻어오면 된다. 관리자, 알아들었습니까?
You know Bob Marceau TikTok? No, I don't. I have never heard of it. How are we supposed to find this target if you're not even going to tell us who it is?
타겟을 특정할 방법이 없는지 묻는군요.
가면 알게 되겠지. 제게도 없는 정보를 물어봐야 소용이 없습니다. 단테. 그럼 전원 하차.
Welcome back, Jinx. I was somewhat wary of the way Virgilius answered me, but even in murky situations like this, I've always managed to pull through anyway. I'm sure things will get a little clearer once we get there. I slowly disembarked the bus with the rest of the sinners. Okay. Hello, Jelly. Welcome to stream. Why do we have a contract outside of you know, why do we have a contract outside of a I forgot to shit quickly. Okay, all clear. Okay, ooh. Okay, I thought I was gonna lose that. I had only 9 minutes left. Thank fuck. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, why do we get paid to eliminate someone else? I thought all our work was all about the golden bows.
형님, 그쪽으로 튑니다.
It will be explained, okay?
내가 알아서 잡는다. 너는 네 몸뚱아리 단돌이나 잘하고 있어.
What a mess. We walked out of the bus and right into what appeared to be a battlefield of a violent gang war. Well, guys, welcome to Britain. Black cloaks flutter under the grey sky and bloodthirsty blades clash violently. The bus has stopped not even 30 paces away from the thick of the battle.
저건 흑운 회인가요?
Kurokumo clan. I've heard of them before. I'm sure we had some identities from that syndicate. Well, excellent. Some identity cards said Wakashu too. They're a pretty large subsidiary of an even larger syndicate called the Thumb. I think the identities wore outfits similar to the ones they are wearing here. We got 6 IDs. Ah, I think you're right, but who are they fighting?
뭐 항쟁이겠지.
Right? From now on, I am Strife. Excuse me. Mighty came out to say hi. Heathcliff replied in a monotone voice like he was reading from an encyclopedia.
조직끼리 치고받고 싸우는 건 뒷골목에서 흔한 일이잖아.
We are fighting the Yakuza right now. Excellent.
또 잘 있으니 자기들 영역이니 하면 실랑인 거겠지.
어느 곳에나 있는 것이로군. 힘으로 위세를 높이며 약한 자들의 고열을 빠는 자들이.
새삼스러운 것도 없지. 정도의 차이지. 조직이라면 대부분 비슷하니까. 이를테면 그래. 저런 놈이 반드시 찾아오기 마련이지.
What did you... Wait a minute. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I see. I didn't read that because I was reading the other ones. Heathcliff raised his bat and pointed it at the approaching man. He wore the same outfit as the other Kurokumo clan members.
뭐야 당신들? 10명도 넘는 것들이 모였어. 봤다 안 내려? 한판 벌여보자는 거냐?
어이, 일단 과격한 행동은 피하지. 자극해봐야 좋을 게 없지 않나.
Yeah, true. But he stepped into warn Heathcliff, but he did not budge. He remained motionless, the bat still raised and pointing threateningly at the approaching man.
결말이 뻔히 나 있는데 그럴 필요가 있겠냐?
저자와 결국 싸워야만 하는 건가요?
뻔하지 뭐. 항쟁을 하고 있었던 놈들이니 당연히 여긴 자기네 땅이라고 우길 거고. 그러는 와중에 제3자들이 지나갈 모양새니 통행세를 달라고 하겠지.
잘 알고 있네.
The Kurokomo clan henchman strutted before us like he owned the place.
멍청한가 싶다가도 이런 일만 되면 꼭 탐정같이 청산 유수인 게 신기하다니까요.
So he does have a detective side indeed. Nice. Ismail muttered at Heathcliff, who was shrugging at us with an expression that clearly read, "I told you so."
잘 알고 있는 것 같으니까 용건만 간단히 해주지.
Heathcliff's street smart moment. Indeed, this is one of the few times where even Ismail actually appreciates the fact that he knows stuff. Behold the first time Heathcliff was called smart. Indeed.
통행세 1인당 50만 원.
500,000 per person? What the fuck?
50만 원!
어디 하나 둘 13세. 저 뒤에 버스도 너희들이 타고 온 거겠지? 운전수도 있을 거고. 포함해서 내놔라. 괜히 안쪽까지 뒤지다가 일 복잡하게 만들지 말고 솔직하게 안에 더 있는 만큼 내놔.
We should probably feed him to Mephistopheles, don't you think?
단테, 들었어? 완전 터무니없는 액수를 부르는데?
Kind of is, isn't it? Well, it didn't really matter how much they were asking for. I wasn't going to negotiate with them anyway. Excellent. Ismail turned and looked quietly in my direction. I nodded back.
잠깐! 저 뒤에!
Don Quixote pointed at something.
쓰러진 자가 있어! 저자를 도와야 하지 않겠는가?
Just as Don Quixote said, I could catch a glimpse of someone bleeding out on the ground, though, through the chaos of clashing blades and black cloaks.
야, 정의놀이 적당히 하랬지. 조직하고 조직끼리 싸웠는데 누구 편을 들어?
동의한다. 또한 난전 속에서 피해를 감수하며 저자를 구해야 할 명분도 지시도 없다.
하지만 저리 무력하게...
I guess it's an improvement. In the early days of our adventures, we would have been dragged into this conflict 5 minutes ago thanks to Don Quixote's recklessly valiant rescue attempt. Indeed, I didn't realize that this is another character development. Oh my god. She actually considers before she does anything, and she actually expresses that to the rest of the sinners. You know what? Let's go rescue the girl. Yeah, I don't really care, but I don't want to disappoint Don Quixote. I suppose she's learned her lessons by trials of fire. She was starting to show restraint for once. Indeed. But it's a bit different this time. Okay, so I do think that we have to help that woman, but... There we go, let's go! I'm glad Dante actually is not that heartless.
뭐?
Yeah!
관리자님? 이해한 것처럼 끄덕여놓고서 이러시면 곤란한데요.
Sorry, Smile, I'm so sorry. Do you want to leave her die in the street? It's like we are training a Labrador. Yeah. No, I'm not saying that we should get involved because it's the right thing to do or anything like that. If Virgilius was telling us the truth earlier, there is a chance that we were purposefully made to drive right through this drive, which means that there must be something here they are expecting us to find. They always put us in harm's way for a reason, after all. I just have a feeling that the wounded woman... Excuse me, I'm sorry for that. The wounded woman might have something to tell us. Maybe an intel of some kind? Yes. And if it turns out that we were supposed to get that intel from the Kurakomo clan and not that woman, then I suppose we'll have to beat it out of them. Oh. She's impressed. Actually, she's impressed. I impressed the girl. Let's go. Oh, would you look at the time? It's Rizzo clock.
훌륭하십니다, 관리자님. 이 오티스 진심으로 감탄했습니다.
Thank you. Thanks. I blush. Actually, what is she implying, that her usual flattery is phony? Wait a minute. I'm actually awestruck by your genius. Actually, what is she? Is she implying that her usual flattery is phony? No, shut the fuck up. No, don't. You know what? This line right here is not canon in my book.
듣고 있자 하니 흑운회를 지나가는 똥꿰 취급하는 모양새. 적을 구하니 많이 하는 건 그래, 니놈들 검계와 관련이 있군.
I could practically hear our negotiations. Not that I was going to negotiate. Falling apart as the man drew his blade.
합리적인 숙고와 선택, 반드시 승리로 갚아드리겠습니다.
You do that, dear. You do that.
총원, 전투 준비.
Daily reset time. I know. Right now it's the daily reset. Utis, my dear Utis. For the first time ever, she actually, appreciates us.
기껏
내 뒤.
Okay, these guys are kinda tough. Not gonna lie.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠.
깨어라.
무상한 모습. 불끈을 지원했군.
내 뒤.
I like how Dante actually develops a character instead of being a self-insert forever. I mean, sure, I do like the fact that he is... Well, personally speaking, I don't really care because he doesn't have an actual face, like Wise or like Ether or like Trailblazer for that matter. You don't even, technically speaking, you don't even know their gender. So for me, Dante being a self-insert was actually kind of okay. I didn't mind that. But you know what? Him developing a character is nice, I suppose. At the very least, you can see that, he's no longer, beating around the bush at least. In the beginning of the game, it feels like literally everyone is actually just throwing you around like a ball.
내 뒤.
Oh, come on. Oh, got him though. Time to do a manager Don Solo again. Oh yeah.
불길 속으로.
회풍. 장자.
불길 속으로.
샬그.
회풍. 거슬하게 고통 없어. 답봉창. 답봉창.
조금은 좋았어.
Wait. Yeah.
잘근잘근 씹어버리겠네.
회풍.
이제서
What do you think of the soundtrack here, Collider? It's not very memorable, personally speaking. It's not a bad soundtrack, though. It really does give the vibe of actually, you know, a gang with, you know, with Yakuza elements. Or more like Asian elements. But it's not my kind of, you know, bombastic music in order for me to remember.
별것도 없이 배짱만 두둑했군.
Sad. Okay, so so undoubtedly disappointing? No. So unbelievably disappointing. Come on, tell me I got it right. So unbelievably disappointing. I'm 100% sure that this is exactly what she said. Come on. Yoshinis, come on. I know I have become better at it, no? Unbelievably with an you are very much sad. Oh shit, I said I was the one who said unbelievably. Sorry. I confused it with Greek. Oops. Well, fuck me. Wait a minute, why does it not remove the eye? There we go, removed it. Jesus. That's a disappointment. Oh, come on! I've told you again that having an initial, even though it's a single letter, it's not fair! Fuck! I was so close because the so and disappointment, I got them. But I guess the so actually kind of screws the rest. That's why the ad was not actually coming together for me. God damn it. Oh. While the rest of the sinners were slowly recovering from the excitement of battle, Don Quixote did not waste a second before bolting forth to the woman's side.
이보게! 맥을...
Wait, not that. That. I need my... Oh, wow. For 1 second I thought that was Gregor. That is actually Udis. Can you see her? Wait a minute. No, you cannot see her because the model is in the middle. More. Wow. Okay. If there wasn't for the earrings, then yeah. Yancha apples. Oh my god, yes it is! No fucking way they... Oh, why did this become such a fucking meme that they had to ridicule everything with it? Ah. Who dies like that anyway?
아, 맥을 이마에 대고 재다니 그럴 수도 있군요.
Wait a minute, what?
살아있네.
What?
그러니까 이 녀석이 정보를 갖고 있을 거라고.
The sinners one by one began to gather around the woman. She was dressed in all black garb like the Kurokumo clan members, but her weapon and her outfit were unmistakably distinct. Blade lineage, huh? I looked around at the defeated Kurokumo clan members, then back at her. The difference became even more apparent. You thought she was dead? No, we don't have confirmation that she's dead, but who the wait a minute. I did assume that bleeding profusely means that you don't really have, you don't really have many chances. But still, even if it was for someone to die, who dies like that? We have 6 blade lineage IDs. Okay. How many do I have of that blade lineage? I'm pretty sure I do have a couple of them. Don Quixote slowly and tragically shook her head after checking the pulse on others.
관리자님, 전투 중 몇몇 흑운의 조직원을 신문했으나 특기할 정보는 없었습니다.
How did you find the time to question them while you were battling? Wow! Wow! Family Guy at death. I mean, kinda. Don't worry, city folks got blood for days. Oh, sure. Hello, U53, welcome to the stream. Project Mood has some pretty pathetic deaths. Indeed. We have one good blade lineage ID, one who was power crept, another who had a good support passive, and everyone else is ass. Oh, let me guess. If we have 6 Kurokumo and 6 blade lineage, does that mean that it's half for the one side of the sinners and half for everyone else? Did they cut the sinners in half? Also, who was the one who got power crept, and from which side did they got power crept? Be it done on purpose or just sheer dumbness. See, just that good. Yes, so far I guess so. Okay. Mersault. Faust? Mersault or Faust? So it's just her then. I hope my gut feelings prove me right.
산자는 이자밖에 없는 것 같네. 우선 버스에 옮겨 응급조치를 취하는 게 어떻겠는가?
Yeah, I don't see any other way. We don't carry a first aid kit with us, and I can't turn the clock to heal her, so... Mersault, do you mind carrying her back to the bus?
알겠습니다.
Thus, we made our way back to the bus, Mersault carrying the dying blade lineage member.
짐짝을 또 달고 왔군.
Virgilius didn't seem very happy about this. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck did you guys bring back this time? A corpse! What the fuck is wrong with you? I cannot literally let you out for a walk for like half an hour. Marsault is power crept, the ID. Okay, there is Faust and Yisang, I guess. Marsault got power crept, but by who? Bladelin answered Yisang. He was bad, then Uptype 4 made him really good with a passive. Okay. And eventually one only raw damage wasn't enough anymore. Ooh. Marsault is good, still even after being power crept. Marsault isn't power crept, he's still good. Just not that good anymore. I see. Virgilius is that one dad that gets mad when you bring animals back home. Yeah, exactly.
관리자, 허가되지 않은 손님을 들이는 게 당연해진 겁니까?
Unauthorized, unverified guests. Okay, how do you make an authorized, verified guest? We had no choice. We had to save her first if we're going to get any answers out of her.
정보가 있을 것이라고 판단되는 인물을 우선 구명해야 한다고 판단했다고 말하고 있네요. 파우스트도 이 부분은 동의합니다.
She backs us up. Nice. Okay.
이미 벌어진 일은 어쩔 수 없지. 하지만 계속 주의는 하십시오, 단테.
Dante. Next time you're gonna bring back something, at the very least bring it alive. Now give us an angry Virgilius impression, Collider. Okay. Let me try to see how I can work things out.
잼짝을 또 달고 왔군.
Today I'm under the weather, but I have to try.
잼짝을 또 달고 왔군.
I see that you've hauled in another baggage. Manager. Since when did... Whoa. Let me read that a little bit. Since when did bringing in unauthorized and unverified guests into our bus become such an acceptable practice? Manager. Since when did bringing in unauthorized and unverified guests into our bus becomes such an acceptable practice? Man, I cannot English today. Fuck. Let me give it another shot. I have to do at the very least something that is decent. Manager. Since when did bringing in unauthorized and unverified guests into our bus became such an acceptable practice? What's done is done. However, do be mindful of bringing in strangers into this bus from now on, Dante. Kinda like that. I could do better. I'm pretty sure I could do better, but I'm not, focused properly. Well, I was trying to be nice without looking nice, I guess. Faust's wife trust. I mean, for you maybe, yeah. But Julius V sounds like he smokes 3 packs of cigarette a day. Yeah, that's the goal of it, no? He's meant to sound very dark and edgy, and that's why I like him. And that's why I even resonate with him in a certain extent. Well, what? Oh, yeah, I didn't read this. I had a feeling that Virgilius had much more to say than that, but he simply signed and dropped the subject. Well,
본인은 관리자 나리가 옳은 처사를 했다고 생각하네.
yeah, Tay is also supporting us. Let's go. Thanks. Just as I was starting to dread that this bus was doomed to be internally uncomfortable, Yi Sang emerged from the back door with good news.
조치는 전부 끝내었어. 이제.
Whoa, wait a minute. He was a doctor? I mean, I knew he was a scientist, but he's actually smart enough to be a doctor too? And also, why did I not question, since Faust was there to back us up, that she wasn't the one operating? And before he even finished his sentence. Oh, wow. You are fast. How did you go up so fast? The woman was awake. I'm pretty sure whenever someone actually, you know, has just operated on you, he was an architect. Does architect basically mean that, you know, you can actually also be a
당연한
doctor?
결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
Oh, hey, we're back to the bus. I love how bus, streets, bus again. I love it when they do that in the maps. Okay, wait a minute. Kurokumo clan, we said. Wait a minute. The Kurokumo clan is not them, right? No. It says it, right? Check supports if you wanna see them. I could, but I could also do this. There we go. Kurokumo clan. I see. What does Utis have? Blade lineage. I see, I see. Oh, come on, man. And I like this one. This one was one of the first double O I had gotten. And they are ass, you say. Ugh. Another Kurokumo clan right here. Someone probably has them selected. I think we can check them out, maybe. Marsold is by far the best Blade lineage ID. Oh, really now? Does anyone has a Blade lineage ID? Blade lineage. Oh, this is Blade lineage. Yeah, I think I have used him once before. Does anyone else have anyone else? Hey Shupak, Mao Branch, no. Man, why does everyone have this Faust? Hey Shupak again. Well, okay. The manager of Lamchala Lanand. This is always such a fucking double, you know, tongue twister. I do not even bother anymore. Yeah. Nobody else has that. I never used the captain, god damn it. Oh, Kurokumo clan. Nice. We could go for Kurokumo clan. Actually, I wanna Ismail Kurokumo clan. I don't think I have used that one. Might as well.
단피가 떨어질 때군요.
Oh, this is by far the worst. Oh. Why? Why did they do her so dirty? Why? True, but you can't really click on the available ones. Here, some Faust, Dawn, Marceau, Sinclair, Utis are Blade lineage. I see. One of the worst IDs in the game. You can see them on the dispenser too. Oh, I see. Not only the worst Blade Lineage ID, Blade Lineage Ut is arguably the worst ID overall. Oh, fuck! And the design is so cool! I get the feeling that they really need to buff that ID. Yeah, and I love Blade Lineage Utis, but she's by far in large margin one of the worst IDs in the game, period. Shit. I love how the supports recently are split between Chinese Ismail and Japanese Ismail. True. Seth Gregor, both works Sinclair, and Blade Lineage Utis are probably the worst 3 IDs in the game. Seth Gregor sounds awesome. I cannot believe they had done him too dirty as well. One of my first IDs too.
허한.
I give up. I have no idea.
아, 여기는 버스 아니에요? 저희는
What did she say though? Because nobody actually translated. I was assuming that the Sinclair would have helped, but the Sinclair just said fuck it and didn't do anything. Personally love playing BL Sinclair in poise. He rolls stupid high on his skill 3. Okay. The Blade Lineage woman sprang from her prone position, grabbing the sword next to her. She held the grip of her blade, ready to draw it at any moment.
니놈들은 누구냐? 흑운해?
Hey, here's a good thing. Why did nobody actually took the sword away from her? Just saying, you know? Nobody thought to themselves that, hey, maybe she will be too agitated for her to, you know, think clearly. She said the bus. Oh! She answered her question directly. Where? The bus. Bravo, Yosu. That's so enlightening.
아니라고.
그러니까 저희는
그런데 왜 그들이 쓰는 무기와 흡사한 것을?
The woman?
말이 안 통하네. 그냥 죽일까?
Crap. What is an odachi? Oh, the sword? Why is the sword called an odachi? Ryosu!
2가지 이유로 화가 난다. 하나는 대화를 주고받지 않아 쓸데없이 이야기를 길게 느리게 하는 것. 또 하나는 그 밥버러지들의 쓰레기 같은 날붙이와 나의 검을 동일 선상에 놓는 것.
Okay. She insulted you, I get that. Patience.
뭐 분을 참을 필요가 있나 시게.
Man. How would Dante reply? Legit. BL, boys love. You think? Wait a minute. She has said this so many times, but I cannot remember it again. Obliteration of face? Obliteration of fat ass. No, wait a minute. Very close. Forehead. Oh, I keep forgetting that it's forehead. I think I answered face before as well. Really close face. Forehead. Shit. I knew I was doing it wrong again. This is the second time I have almost remembered it. Yeah, there he is. She can't tell us anything. She's dead. He also often shows bursts of emotion in the most unexpected times, but at least she listens when I ask her to. Which is a relief. Thank goodness.
자세히 보니 다르군. 복장도 전혀 다른 식으로 통일되어 있고. 특히 자네는 누구지?
요란한 시계를 달고 있군. 째깍거리는 게 전부인가?
그는 우리의 관리자요. 그대에게는 그의 목소리가 들리지는 않을 것이요.
익숙한 내음이 묻어있는 말투로군.
Familiar?
내가 전전에 오던 구역에서도 나의 말투와 흡사한 친우를 많이 보진 못했다만.
말투는 그렇지. 하지만 선택하는 단어의 면면에 익숙함이 보여. 19구. S사 출신인가?
도망했으나 출신은 그러하오.
그런가. 도망이라.
Poet to poet communication.
고향 사람들은 늘 처지가 같군.
Whoa, where did that shadow come from? What the fuck? We're still in the bus. When did... Can someone fix the lights real quick, please? Perhaps meeting someone from the same home district helped. The woman visibly relaxed before slamming down on a nearby chair. Her breathing was labored.
나의 이름은 이상이라 하오. 그대의 상처를 치료했지.
Yisang have that riz. Perhaps...
귀하에게 은혜를 입었는데 행동이 볼품없었군. 미안하네. 앵두라고 불러주시게. 검을 다루는 게 살수를 맡고 있어.
단테, 이번엔 이상 씨가 이야기를 잘 풀어가 줄 것 같은데?
Looks like we can sit back and let him handle this. Thank goodness we are past his canto. Remember how, you know, introverted he was? This conversation wouldn't have worked before his canto. I nodded, replying quickly to Rodia's whispers.
19구. S사에서 도망한 자라면 우리를 알고 있겠지.
저작거리의 소문에 박진 않으나 대강은
Killed son and bleed daughter. Angry girl and depressed boy. I guess it could be either thing, yeah.
그대들은 어딘가에 매이지 않고 자유히 돌아다닌다고 알고 있었는데 어찌 도망인의 처지라고 말한 것인가?
사정은 말하자면 길 것이고 그저 새로운 터전을 찾아야만 했노라고 말할 수밖에.
소상한 사정을 읊는다면 우리가 도울 수 있는 부분이 있을지도 모르지 않은가?
Only Kurokumo clan I appreciate is Sayo. Sayo, my beloved. Wait a minute, you do not appreciate her? Man, you indirectly spoiled me. Why do you not appreciate her? What is she gonna do down the line? Except if I'm being paranoid, I get the feeling that we cannot trust her. She's gonna do something stupid down the line. Or perhaps die, like every other person eventually. Aghhh, yeah, that is how I'm gonna pronounce this name from now on. Shot a swiping glance at all of us. Her eyes appeared heavy with crushing exhaustion.
하긴 그들을 전부 해치운 자들이라면 어느 정도의 실력자일 테지. 우리 우두머리와 친구들의 수급은 그들 후군에게 현상금이 걸려있는 상태다.
Do something stupid, bro. That's the whole bus, I guess. But you know, we cannot reverse death on her. It's because she isn't a Kurokumo member, as he will say. Okay.
항쟁 수준이 아닌데? 단순히 땅 따먹기가 아니라 원한이라도 걸려있는 건가?
탐관오리가 넘쳐나고 민생이 어지러운 것은 과거나 지금이나 19구의 가장 커다란 문제. 그러나 S사 이제는 살피뼈 농축산이 되어버린 그 날개의 행보에 그저 무예를 단련하며 무인의 길을 가려는 우리 같은 자들이 무얼 해볼 수 있는 것도 아닌 게 현실이지.
Salpipiel Agroindustries. Okay.
그러니 저를 미워하는 우리 같은 중은 떠나는 선택지만 남았던 것이다.
S사 민초들의 고충은 여전하구려.
새로운 터전을 찾으러 떠난 길이었으나 정착할 곳을 찾는 게 쉽지는 않았지. 이미 남의 영역이 된 곳에 발을 디디려 하니 당연히 우리는 다툼의 대상이 될 수밖에 없었고.
I see. Wait a minute. Here's a great question. If she's from the same district as Yi Sang, that means that she herself is also supposed to be Korean? Feisty Korean swordswoman. Okay, you confirmed it for me then, I guess. So she is Korean. Okay. I see.
그러던 중 우두머리가 가져온 초대장이란 걸 통해 도서관에 들어가게 되었던 기억이 있네.
No wonder. Man, I'm gonna sound so ass, but I have to say it. No wonder Ryoshu got so pissed for comparing her sword with theirs. Yeah, they're Korean fighting Japanese Yakuzas. I get. Oh, I see. The Kurokumo clan are actually the Japanese Yakuza. So I see. Yeah, BL is Korean. Blood lineage is Korean. Kurokumo is Japanese. I'm pretty sure it also represents some beef that South Korea and Japan have had in the past. Yeah, it's not just some beef. If you have read about what happened with World War II, you'll come to realize that from their perspective, and that is historically speaking, not politically speaking, for those who probably listening right now, Japanese to them is what Turks are to us. They didn't treat people good at all. Certainly their you know, their emperor was no Alexander the Great. That one thing can be said. Yeah. Japanese occupation. Yep. But it's not just the occupation. It's all about that came with the occupation. It's not just that, oh, okay, you conquered our lands, you took the food and you took the riches. That is just a given. It's everything else that they did. Yeah, but I think there was another beef. Another? They had so many. I mean, prisoners of geography, right? It is what it is. It's bound that the people you have, the countries that are around your country, are not necessarily just your friends and neighbors. You know? That's also why Don Rang was so hated. Yeah, I know. In the Yakuza series, you're Japanese and you fight Koreans, Chinese and other Japanese. I mean, makes sense. In Greek games, you fight... In Greek games all the time, you either fight... Greek games, quote-unquote, the setting is Greece. You fight, obviously, other Greeks. Fucking course. Italians, which is, at the time, Romans. Barbarians, which is pretty much Norse people. The people from the north altogether, specifically perhaps from, you know, from Germany and these other lands. Persians, obviously. How many other people do you actually fight? Yeah, that's just about it. Asian countries have a very troublesome past with each other. Oh, the same goes here. At the very least in Europe. In America, we don't talk about that place. The Americas is quite the exception because everything is about the modern ages. But everything that has to do with the Middle Ages and then ancient times, yeah, We have good reasons to hate each other. All of us. We all hate equally around these parts. You have probably heard this before about Europe and the Balkans more, more precisely. Us Brazilians with the Portuguese, yeah, we don't even care about them anymore, but they sometimes still get pissy. Fair, I guess. Portugal is having a Brazilian population issue and they are mad for it. Well, yeah, I suppose. Like, it depends, whenever something is nudging another civilization, like, I'll give you a quick example, okay? Again, for historical reasons, okay? Nothing too crazy. Where is it? Huh, interesting. They're not showing it anymore. Come on now, that's not fair. Can't believe I cannot find it. Oh my god, I genuinely cannot find it. They have removed it. Well, okay, forget it. I will just go ahead and say it. So, for example, everybody knows Constantinople, right? It's a Greek city which was established back in the 4th century. It had become the capital of the Byzantine Empire and eventually got conquered, right? Right. Well, now it's not known as Constantinople anymore. It's known as Istanbul, which is still technically roots of the Greek way of saying to the city, Instipoli, which is kinda, but still the Greeks still call it the Greeks still call it Constantinople despite that. And if you actually take a look at the population, you'll come to realize that the minority are actually Greeks. Because it is what it is. Each country looks, to push away the enemies and gain whatever they can. Which is not to say anything specific. Again, it's historically speaking, Driven out. Yeah, pretty much. Imagine that. A city that was actually founded by Greeks, a capital for over 1,000 years of its history, and now there are more, literally there are more, for example, Latins who live there than actual Greeks. You see? Anyway, are the strings in this source from a samisen? I actually do not know that instrument. Also, what library are we talking about? In the midst of those conflicts, I have the memory of our mentor bringing us an invitation to enter a library of sorts. Library? Virgilius, who had been sitting quietly with the one leg over the other on the chair far from the rest of us, visibly reacted. I think I remember that the word library always got a genuine reaction out of Virgilius. My man is always having, PTSD the very moment he hears library. Dante's notes, we'll talk about it more. I really need to actually get down to reading about the Dante's notes. But yeah, the thing is, generally speaking, I really do not want to know what happened with, you know, with the Library of Ruina, because I really want to know what kind of connection there are with the, you know, with Limbus Company. So yeah, this might be linked to a certain other game. Yep, I knew it. Don't tell me a thing. I have literally no context about Library of Ruina. I really want to know what it's about on my own. I will eventually get to play that after I play LobCorp. Remember the Beats Intervallo? The Molar Motorbogs who also talked about entering a library. Excellent.
기억이 있다라는 말은 다소 어색하구려.
분명 그곳은 후군의 손이 닿지 못할 것이라는 이야기를 듣고 도달한 곳이었지만 실상 그것도 싸움터였다는 이야기요. 분명 우리는 패했고 그리고 어느 순간 이곳 T사의 골목에 있게 되었다는 이야기요. 그 방식이 워낙 기묘하니 기억이 있다 정도로 답할 수밖에. 김사카도도.
What? Her eyes suddenly widened mid-sentence. Aghhh leaped up from her seat.
우두가 아직 빌딩에. 용진 빌딩으로 가야 하네.
조심하시게. 그렇게 격정적으로 움직이면 봉한 상처가.
Good job.
뭐야? 죽었어?
Kinda.
혈액이 부족한데 압력은 높아졌으니 쇼크가 오는 것도 무리는 아니죠. 기절한 것뿐입니다.
Okay, thank goodness. I won't spoil anything from library. Just that whatever they talk about library, and when you see Vig get excited, it's related to the game. Indeed. I don't even know if you get to see Virgilius or any mention on him in Library of Ruina. That's why I really do not want to get spoiled. I really want it as a surprise. Perhaps there might not be any records of him, or perhaps he might actually appear in it. I have no idea. Bamboo hated Kim. It took me a while to understand that it was meant to be a name. You, Master, you got my my hesitation on my when I first read that. Mentor Bamboo hated Kim. Also, god damn it, another Kim. Shit. Imagine you're running from a rival gang, think you found a safe space to hide, get involved on a bunch of shenanigans, and then get scattered battle royale style. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
그래도 관리자님이 예상하신 대로 무언가 정보를 가지고 있긴 하군요.
용진 빌딩. 이곳에 향해야 하는 이유가 있다는 건가?
She said building in English.
용진 빌딩. 이곳에 향해야 하는 이유가 있다는 건가?
Man, I cannot believe that she's the voice actress of Rappy. I still have not digested that. Or is it? Wait a minute. It is actually the voice actors of Rappy, correct? Like, it's not just the, you know, the unique skin Rappy, right? Yes, it is actually the voice actors of Rappy. Oh no. Oh no. Don't play Nikki. Don't play Nikki. Don't play Nikki. She was also a VTuber. I know. I was told that literally on the first stream, I think. I hate the fact that she was a VTuber. God damn it. and voiced the kid in the previous games. Her vocal range is insane. Well, it makes sense. Like, talented people get a lot of roles, no? She doesn't stream anymore. God damn it. Maybe more, but maybe, but I'm not sure. I don't know what this has to do with our mission, if any. True, I don't even know what the mission is. It's kind of bizarre that we have gone on such a wild goose chase, considering the fact that we literally have no idea where we are supposed to go. Or maybe it's that library that we should.
비상. 앞에 칼 들고 설치는 검은 사람들 엄청 많아. 맵이 다치겠다. 승객들 출동.
흑운의 후속 인력들인 것 같습니다, 관리자님.
Well, what can we do? We'll have to think about this later. For now, let's take care of their reinforcements. No collab. No collab. Let us be honest, even if she was actually open for a collab and let alone streaming altogether, how the fuck are we gonna go through the language barrier, man? Crap. There we go. Literally, Korean is the one language which I literally don't know anything about. I do know, like, I have bothered to learn a little bit of Japanese, even though I was in the beginning stages when I was taking classes. Wow. I do know just a little bit. I guess words here and there when it comes to Chinese, nothing too special. When it comes to Korean, I know nothing. Period. Excluding every word I have. Oh no. Excluding the fact whatever I have heard from Limbuscompany. This is a battle we struggle a bit, no? I don't like that. Ooh, my only learning experience has been Limbus.
불길 속으로 그 오를 가져가라.
내 뒤.
진정대로
Good work. Victory. I played Cookie Run Kingdom back in the day. Ask game, don't play. Oh, there was a lot of... Ironically enough, there was a lot of advertisement for it. It's also Korean. I see.
그렇겠죠?
Okay, well, technically speaking, I have to finish the stream here. I don't have any more time. It's almost 12 AM and I actually have to, fuck it, let's go for one more stage. Just one more. I wanna see what what they will say. I know, sad, I know, I'm sorry. I have the morning shift tomorrow. I have to wake up at 5 AM and it's 12. So, it is what it is. Don't worry, I'm thinking of streaming tomorrow Limbus Company as well, since there are way too many intervalos. I really wanted to take a break in order to play other games, but unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately, there is a lot to see in Limbus Company still, and I guess I can actually keep pushing forward.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 치워버리죠.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
내 뒤.
I met like-minded people through this channel. Really? Nice.
기껏 무상한 목숨.
I met like-minded Limbus people through this channel. Right? Yes. This intervalo is fire. One of my favorites. It's actually really intriguing. The mentioning of the library itself is actually something that I really, you know, really wanna know what's up, what it's about.
불길 속으로.
Crap. Otis, no. Nah. Oh my god, no! Otis, no! Nancy got a fucking triple stagger.
찾지 못해.
Oh my god. What does the triple stagger do? Oh shit. Literally everything is by 3. Oh goodness, no. Okay, nobody's attacking Otis, thank goodness.
불길 속으로.
I won't lie, I feel like one of the only people who didn't like this intervalo that much. It wasn't bad, it just felt Well, for me, I haven't really seen anything yet. I like the setting, so we're cool so far. And as usual, the interaction with the scenes is just better and better. Crap! How did nobody actually was able to agitated? Okay.
잘근잘근 씹어버리겠네.
사정없이 몰아칠 터져. 찾지 못한.
Wait a minute, who died? No! Otis, no! I wasn't looking at the screen. Otis, no! Why was she the only one to die? God damn it! I feel disappointed for losing Otis. Careful, they hit hard and well, too bad. Yeah, in hindsight, it's not one of the best. Still my third favorite. Okay, I like the intervalos because I don't expect them to be big deal, and they end up being a nice, short, self-contained story. It feels like a filler. It feels like a filler episode, technically speaking, but it does give much more time for the characters to settle. And I personally, I love filler episodes. Thus, yeah, you know, I don't mind them. Like, I always love these kinds of, you know, laid back kind of, you know, you don't have to actually stop the end of the world kind of mission. You can just, you know, screw around with some other matter. I like the dated Oriental movie style. Filler with build-up. We return to the bus after dispatching the Kurokomo clan members that attacked the bus. Limbus Company? Clear. What are you? Are you the after team? Only to be greeted by an unfamiliar face. There was a woman sitting in the. You're a woman? There was a woman sitting in the frontmost seat of our bus.
이상하군 길잡이. 분명 논의되지 않은 손님은 들이지 말아야 한다는 말을 들은 지 1시간이 지나지 않았는데.
Utis, I love you. Goddamn, you just had to put him in his place, huh?
외부인에 한해서라고. 눈앞에 신분이 버젓이 쓰여 있지 않나?
I noticed that she was wearing a familiar uniform with a logo clear emblazoned on her chest. Are you from the LCCB?
LCCA다. 시계 관리자.
Oh, so you are after team. Man, called it. Nice. Yeah, it's like a filler that still matters. At least it isn't filler when literally nothing happens at all, only to fill space and have zero impact on the story. This ass, the ass. Put him in his place. Wouldn't you want to be in his place? That's what I mean. I guess it didn't make much sense. As long as look, as long as I'm always considered that I am him, even though I have to voice manager regardless. You know, she's putting me in my place. Medic heal myself. Right, I could see that she was wearing a red emblem on her shoulder.
이 사람 관리자님 말이 들리나요? 안 들려. 태엽 소리를 번역하는 재능도 없다. 그렇게 멍청한 느낌으로 고개를 까딱이고 있는데 모르는 게 더 힘들겠군.
Wow, she's ass after all.
무슨 말을...
His man scowled, about to tell the woman off until she coughed and collected herself. Maybe she suddenly recalled her old attitude. Yup.
나는 클리어 부서 애프터 팀 소속 일반 작전 2과 알파 팀장 카이만이다.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone from the after team in person.
그야 우리가 개고생했던 걸 꿀떡하는 놈들이니 눈에 띌 리가.
말은 바로 하지. 길바닥 출신.
뭐?
God damn.
애프터 팀은 너희 같은 목숨 버리개들이 깽판 쳐놓은 현장을 정상화시키고 없던 일이 될 수 있도록 수습하는 매우 수고스러운 일을 하는 팀이지.
Sweeping your stinking shit under the rug. Oh, I see. The after team is basically your serial cleaners. Ah, I see. I see. 아.
저희가 목숨 버리게라고 불리나 보죠? 그뿐일까? 목숨 버리게 범퍼카, 돈 먹는 버스, 고기 방패, 얻어 걸린 또라이. 뭐 더 있기는 한데 그게 지금 당장 필요한 이야기 같진 않군.
Waste of life bumper car. What do you mean by bumper cars, you bitch? The most expensive bus in the world. Meat shields, maniacs with more luck than they deserve. Okay, maybe that is actually kinda accurate. What the fuck? Wow.
이 새끼가 말하는 꼬라지는 계속 그따위일 거냐?
특별히 고칠 이유가 없다면 고치지 않는다. 내 지론이다.
Okay.
앞뒤 가리지 않고 황금가지를 회수하는 게 일이라곤 하지만 그 뒤에서 개같이 구르는 사람을 생각하지 못하는 반푼이에겐 더욱 고칠 필요가 없지.
To collect the common button no matter what. Having a lot of challenge coming. Halfway the idiots, wow. We know about people who have to clean up after them.
거점하지. 카이만 팀장.
Thank goodness Virgilius actually had enough of listening on all of these fucking insults. Past 7 contempt inflicting comment, yeah.
뭐 육지거리를 하러 온 건 아니었으니까요. 상부의 작전 명령을 하달합니다.
Came and produced an envelope, opened it and pulled out a paper from within. She began to read it out loud.
LCB의 T사 황금가지 탈환 작전 이전에 추가적인 임무를 하달합니다. 하나, 해당 구역 근처에 발생한 뒤틀림을 제거 혹은 확보할 것. 둘, 해당 위치에 있는 검은 비석 모노리스를 확보할 것.
Monolith, what's this now?
뒤틀림? 이미 뒤틀려 있다는 뜻인가요?
모른다. 이 추가 작전은 LCC가 관여되어 있지 않지. 나는 그저 T사에서의 업무를 처리하다가 전달 임무만 받은 것뿐이다.
우리의 임무는 황금가지의 탈환뿐일 텐데 언제부터 우리가 심부름꾼 해결사 노릇을 주문받았지?
지금 주문받았군. 그리고 황금가지를 배달해오는 너희가 특별히 심부름꾼과 다를 바도 없지.
Wow. You even backtalk to Utis. Damn.
확실히 알겠네. 애프터 팀이라는 곳은 성격 더러운 사람들만 들어가는 곳인가 봐.
Rodion grumbled like she was imagining a department full of caimans. Yep. I agree with her on that one. I imagine it too. Cayman quietly took a swiping look at the complaining sinners, then approached me.
시계 관리자.
Yeah?
뭐라고 말하는지는 어차피 안 들리고. 당신이나 당신 졸개들이나 아직도 뭘 모르는 것 같아 친절히 설명을 몇 개 해주겠어.
Cayman crossed her arms and leaned against the bus seat as though she was about to start a lecture.
LCB는 분명 황금가지를 가져오는 게 임무다. 그건 맞아. 부정할 수 없지. 하지만 림버스 컴퍼니라는 회사의 목적이 황금가지 탈환이요 라고 말하고 다니는 건 문제가 있지 않겠나?
Oh, true. Yeah, you're actually kind of right about that.
그게 당장의 벌이 수단이 되지도 않고.
그건 맞는 말이네요. 사실 궁금했거든요. 이 회사가 대체 무슨 돈으로 돌아가고 있는 건지.
If anything, the before team are the ones who are allowed to talk shit since they are putting their lives on the line first. True. She doesn't really get to have that privilege. And yet she takes it. I can't stop imagining Dante as Gru and the sinners as minion. Oh no. I could, up until you said it. Now I can't either. Oh no.
뭐 돈은 걱정할 필요 없다. 오히려 차고 넘치지. 지금 이 회사에 부족한 건 대외적인 입지와 명분이다.
Because
림버스 컴퍼니는 그 명분을 뒤틀림에서 찾기로 정했었다. 뒤틀림 현상이라는 게 아직 도시에서 체계적으로 관리되는 건 아니거든.
Oh. Faust told me some time ago that it hasn't been long since the distortions began appearing in the city.
림버스 컴퍼니는 대외적으로 뒤틀림 현상 전문 처리 및 방역, 또한 현상의 연구를 하는 집단으로 도시의 이름을 알리는 중이다. 그러니 다방면으로 관련 활동이 필요한 상태지.
Oh, I see. So the forefront of the story is that we have to, well, prevent and control distortions and distortion phenomena, as you say. So in order for us to actually have the clearance to keep collecting golden bows, which is the actual job of the company, we have to also keep the forefront intact for the sake of the public eye. Ah. Minions, tonight we steal the moon! Yeah, she's basically the chef of a group of janitors who has to clean up after our mess constantly. Be it paperwork, enemies we've made, etc. So, as an ex-janitor myself, I get it. Still an ass though. I mean... Do you assume that's for the... Look, you have the... You know, someone making a mess by their own will, it's one thing. The sad part about the sin is that they don't really get to actually do it by choice. They just have to do it because that's what they do. So, her still being an ass, just because she, as you said, she's like the janitor, the manager janitor of the company. Yeah, it doesn't really, you know, doesn't really add up. Like, it doesn't really justify it at all. At least you're not blowing it up unlike a certain rat community. Yeah. Ghostbusters as a front. Pretty much.
뒤틀림 현상이라는 게 꽤나 골치 아픈 상황이라고 들었던 것 같긴 하네요.
아직도 이 현상을 누가 명확하게 정의한 적이 없다. 그러니 전담하기를 꺼리고. 뒤틀림을 전담하는 협회가 발족하려는 동향이 있다고 들었지만 그건 어디까지나 협회. 림버스 컴퍼니는 기업 차원에서 그걸 다루려는 것이다.
그래서 그게 우리가 뒤틀림을 조져야 하는 이유가 되나?
되지. 회사 가장 높은 곳에서 내린 명령이니까. 길바닥엔 그런 게 없었나 보지?
She could be capping right now. How would she know? Yeah, that's my issue with her too. She talks crap about us. She doesn't care about why there is a mess, only that it's there. Yep. Last note he said, The after team are after trying to retrieve nothing, there is egg. There was in fact something there. What do you mean? There is egg.
안 되겠다. 그냥 오늘 머리 부수고 끝장을 보자 너.
I do not even blame him. I do not even blame him.
관리자.
Came and ignored Heathcliff, who was visibly fuming, and turned to face me.
지금 이들에게 내가 대하고 있는 태도, 나아가서 회사에서 이들을 어떻게 취급할지까지. 그건 결국 관리자의 선택과 지도에 따라 달라질 거다.
With that, she produced an envelope from under her arm and handed it over.
하지만 뭐 선택은 자유니까. 저들 말대로 원래 LCB의 임무인 황금가지만 고집해도 상관은 없다. 그런다고 너희 고기방패들이 회사에서 쫓겨나게 되진 않겠지. 물론 그 선택이 수감자들의 처우를 결정하겠지만.
The company's treatment of the sinners may change depending on what you decide to do here. Have they actually treated us nicely? Technically speaking, they have provided with us. They have provided a guide, and the before team and the after team. That's basically like that's just basically what should be done. It's not like they do it for us. So, there is nothing better to gain from this, is it? It's just that, you know, she's basically just, you know, she threatens us. She threatens us as in, you know, things will become far more, you know, unpleasant for you if you do not actually, you know, do what the company says. Minions, tonight we steal the monolith. Yeah. She's got guts to turn her back to Heathcliff. Yep. There's an Abno named Nothing there, who, when shifting into phase 3, first becomes an egg, just like how the Abno we kill becomes an egg shaped when we kill them. Phase 3 of nothing. Phase 3 of nothing there is absurdly OP too. Ooh. Aldrich got disguised as a dungeon mimic. Oh. Virgilius listens quietly, his eyes shut.
그럼 가보겠습니다. 붉은 시선. 다음에 또 보죠.
그러시지. 하지만 그때 또 본다면 말은 좀 가려가면서 하면 좋겠군.
Oh yeah, is he actually being ironic or is he actually mean it? I cannot know it because Korean is Korean. You know, I cannot understand how he phrases it.
이렇게 보여도 내가 당신이 말한 이 고기 방패들 결잡이라서 말이야. 내 귀까지 거슬리진 않게 부탁하지.
Okay, he doesn't mean it ironically. He actually threatens her now. Excellent.
뭐 그건 관리자에게 달려 있겠죠. 그럼 실례하죠.
She left, leaving nothing but the awkward silence behind.
갔냐? 그 재수 없는 새끼?
After that brief moment of quiet, everyone began sighing and complaining as though they'd just been ungagged.
듣고만 있는 것도 꽤 힘든 일이네. 나이 먹고 성질은 다 죽였다고 생각했는데.
You know it's bad that even Gregor gets irritated, man. I do not blame any of the sinners for this. Still, good work keeping things non-violent, guys. Actually, they do need the props for that. I get the feeling that first day on the job, sinners, they would have actually killed her. Something else to note is that nothing there bad is like a toddler while chasing you, so it's even more terrifying. Babbles or baddies, what? Babbles like a toddler while chasing you, so it's even more terrifying. Oh.
하지만 틀린 말을 하지는 않으시던걸요?
숨은 의도를 간파해야 할 필요는 없으니 생각 정리가 편리했던 것 또한 사실이다.
Apart from my speech quite convenient, there is no need to necessarily read between the lines. I had little trouble understanding her and organize my thoughts accordingly.
뭐 그렇게 생각할 수도 있는 거겠죠.
Yep.
아무튼 그 인간 말 맞다나 회사가 시키는 일은 또 할 수밖에 없는 거고요.
명령을 수행하는데 특별히 첨언할 말도 없군.
Okay. Expected from Mutis, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I tried my best to cheer up the sinners as I opened the envelopes she left behind. Not much of note was in there. One old-fashioned walkie-talkie and bunch of signed and stamped paperwork. And... mission location. Yongjin Building.
결발하지, 카론.
To think that we were actually on track.
용진 마치 베르 좋아 감이 온다 삐릭삐릭 출발 부릉부릉
Vroom vroom time. Judging by their lack of surprise, both Karen and Virgilius already knew where to go, and the bus took off. Well, a perfect time to actually, you know, leave it as a cliffhanger. What a coincidence, huh? Oh, definitely.
나를 계속 고용해라. 홍원의 여러 협객 중 내가 별나게 보일 수 있겠지. 하지만 그 후엔 흑수들보다도 뛰어나다는 걸 알게 될 거다. 그때는 너와 나의
내일도 좋은 컨디션으로 임하시려면 일찍 자두는 것이
Well,
좋습니다.
time for me to actually get some shut-eye because I genuinely don't really have any energy left. And, well, tomorrow is gonna be another day in my company. Which by no means is gonna be...
제 솜씨 조금 멋스럽지 않았나요?
Any more pleasant than the company of Limbus, right? Right.
아직 완전하지 않다.
Who do I have to upgrade now? I was upgrading Utis, that's right. That's why I was upgrading. There we go. Time to upgrade you too, I guess. Yeah. Before we get to the counter, I really need to have everyone at 44 level. At the very least, I
내일도
believe.
좋은 컨디션으로 임하시.
Ah. Ooh. Yippee. No temple for you. Yeah, unfortunately. Good night, Collider. Good night, everyone. Another day, another Utis with fertility aid. Exactly. Another night. Another night, another Utis with fertility aid. Man, I need to shut the fuck up. Well, thank you all so much for watching today. I'll see you all next time, okay? I truly appreciate it. Don't forget to check the subscription page. You know, the Stacked. I do have the link on the description if you wanna, you know, help with the project. Okay? Anyway, have a good rest yourselves. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. Okay? Bye-bye. Stay safe.